by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the intercept. Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Again, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Run for Pollard. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Past the 20. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
First and 10.
That one goes for 30 yards. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because
look at this nigga now. He want to come to the fucking
in the
mic.
first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans.
You hear me, nigga?
There to make the grab. And
Why you want to come to the
Buccaneers
game
are an
now,
extra
nigga?
point away from tying up this football game.
Hey, what the season look like?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
I mean, like, who all didn't play that shit? I'm in the game right now. When you trying to invest at home, I'm at work. You know you niggas.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The
I'm trying to
Cowboys
get to the
take over first
playoffs.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the
I came
first
back
of
in
their
this game. I don't know how.
as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the
I don't know
40-yard
how, Dre.
line.
From the 40
It
now
must
on
be
second
dumpster
down.
juice.
Prescott throws right side, and that's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
You better hope he don't
As they'll
throw no
stop with
pig.
27 seconds remaining here
How
in
much
the
it is,
second
Pop?
quarter.
At the Bucks' 34-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. He rifles one that's
What I just said.
intercepted. Picked
What I
up
just
by
said.
Levante David. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him
Hey,
chasing him down?
what I
and not
just
giving him the pick
said.
six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
You can kick a field goal on this
Second
nigga.
now for the
Fuck this
Buccaneer
nigga.
field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. That's trying to come back for Suckup. It's not going to get there. No good. Wide to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you.
Damn,
and we welcome everyone
I just
back
fumbled
for
that
quarter
hole.
number 3.
Not actually fumbled, I just fumbled it.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this carries into the end zone.
Bring it!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man. Complete.
And the Buccaneers.
How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Gap. And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, yeah. I'm on their ass, Dre.
36 yards. And the Bucs have
Well, I'm on
taken
his
the
ass.
lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And this is no good. It's a missed
I missed
extra
2 field
point.
goals now.
In a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Dallas.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. On second down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now a give here to Pollard. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the Buccaneers' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him.
Did you hurry up, get out that bathroom? Because you just used that bathroom.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Pollard again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 29.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down carry by Elliott. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, 29 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this one through the uprights and good. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Brady now to throw. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
So right back to square
This nigga
one,
actually
tied at
good, Trey.
28 as he kicks it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends. They
stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. It's a really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein.
31-yard attempt.
no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there in overtime. 43 yards. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On play action, now Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
You trash, homie. You the trash, homie. Dang.
Did I get 4 quarters with you in this one? I got some overtime, a little whipped cream.